No one in Umura village slept peacefully anymore. Every night, just when the moon climbed high and the palm trees stood still like silent guards, a girl's voice tore through the darkness. Not a cry of pain, not fear, but a desperate, haunting hunger. "Obina, come back. I need you." The sound made women clutch their wrappers and men turn cold with unease. The voice belonged to Amara, the most beautiful girl in the village. By day she was gentle and soft-spoken. Her laughter once warmed the hearts of everyone who knew her. Children followed her around. Elders praised her manners. But when night came, something else woke inside her. It began 3 moons ago, when Amara returned from the forest shaking and pale. Her mother said she had only gone to gather herbs. But from that night, Amara stopped sleeping. She rolled on her mat whispering names. Her body burned as if touched by invisible fire. Soon, it was no longer whispers. It was screams. Men started coming secretly. The first was Obina, a strong farmer known for his strength. Amara had begged him, tears streaming down her face, saying she would die if he didn't help her. Before dawn, Obina stumbled out of her hut looking like an old man. His shoulders sagged. His eyes were hollow. He collapsed in the dust. "They are many," he whispered before fainting. "She is not alone at night." People laughed at him. Until another man went. Then another. And each returned weaker. One vomited blood. One lost his mind. One ran from the village screaming that shadows touched him. Fear spread like wildfire. Women dragged their husbands away from Amara's hut. Mothers locked their sons indoors at night. Yet Amara's hunger only grew. She would knock on doors crying, "I don't want this feeling. Help me before I go mad." But when darkness fell, her eyes changed. They shone like burning coal. And strange footprints appeared outside her hut every morning, large, deep, and not shaped like human feet. The village began whispering one word: possession. But the truth was far darker than they imagined. Before darkness ever claimed Amara's nights, hunger had claimed her home. When Amara was 6, death came quietly for her father. A fever burned him for 3 days, and by the 4th morning he was gone. Ngozi screamed until her voice broke, but the earth still swallowed him. From that day, poverty moved into their hut. Rain leaked through the roof. Rats shared their food. Some nights, Amara slept holding her stomach as it cried for food. Ngozi tried farming, but drought ruined the crops again and again. Neighbors helped when they could, but everyone was poor. Desperation slowly changed Ngozi's heart. One evening, an old woman at the stream whispered, "There is someone in the deep forest who never lacks." Ngozi knew who she meant. Everyone knew. The woman who spoke with spirits. The woman whose goats never died and whose farm bloomed even in dry season. People said going to her always brought wealth, but never peace. Hunger made Ngozi brave. Before dawn one morning, she wrapped Amara on her back and followed the forbidden forest path. The deeper they went, the colder the air became. Birds stopped singing. Even insects were silent. They reached a hut built from dark wood and animal bones. Smoke curled from it, though no fire was visible. The forest woman sat outside grinding herbs that smelled bitter and sweet at the same time. "You've come for help," she said without looking up. Ngozi fell to her knees. "My child will die of hunger. I will do anything." The woman finally looked at Amara. Her eyes glowed strangely. "Everything has a price." She asked for Amara's hair. Ngozi cut it trembling. Then the woman asked for blood. Ngozi hesitated. "A small drop," the woman smiled. "Just to seal blessing." Tears rolled down Ngozi's cheeks as she pricked Amara's finger. The blood fell into a calabash of dark liquid. The woman whispered words that made the forest wind swirl violently. "Your daughter will never lack," she said. "But the night will claim her." Ngozi didn't understand. She only nodded desperately. From that week, miracles happened. A rich trader gifted Ngozi money. Her crops grew overnight. People started buying her goods constantly. They became comfortable. But Amara changed. She screamed in her sleep, spoke to unseen people, sometimes laughed alone. One night Ngozi saw Amara sitting upright whispering, "Not now, not yet." Fear entered her heart, but wealth blinded her guilt. Years passed, and when Amara reached womanhood, the night finally came to collect what was promised. At first, Amara thought she was sick. Her body burned constantly. Dreams of shadowy men touching her became real sensations. She would wake shaking, breathless, craving touch like fire under her skin. She prayed. She bathed in cold water. Nothing worked. One night she ran to Obinna crying, "I will die if you don't help me." He pitied her. Before dawn he crawled out of her hut, barely able to stand. His strength was gone. He slept for 2 days. After him came Musa, then Chaik, then Emeka. Each man came healthy. Each left broken. Some felt claws touching them during the act. Some heard whispers laughing. One saw tall shadows standing around the bed. Soon fear replaced desire. Men avoided Amara like death. But the hunger inside her became worse. She would bang on doors at night, begging, crying. By day she hated herself. "I don't want this curse." But by night something took control. Once, women tied her hands and feet. By morning the ropes were snapped. Her hut door was broken from inside. Strange footprints circled the house. Heavy, deep, not human. A famous healer arrived. He bragged loudly, "No spirit defeats me." That night he chanted beside her hut. Suddenly a loud crash shook the village. His scream was not human. At dawn they found him naked, hair white, eyes empty. He never spoke again. Darkness grew bolder. Trees shook at night. Wind howled without rain. Amara walked into the river one evening. Her voice deepened. "She belongs to me. She was given." The water bubbled violently. Villagers fled in terror. Elder Dibia finally said, "This is spirit marriage, and it feeds on men." The truth chilled everyone. The real battle was beginning. 7 days the village fasted. No food until sunset. No quarrels. No touch between couples. Sacred herbs burned constantly. Amara sat inside a chalk circle that glowed faintly at night. Each night shadows appeared. Sometimes claws scratched the ground. Sometimes voices whispered threats. "She is ours. You cannot break covenant." On the 7th night, the moon was full and red like blood. Drums thundered. Fire blazed high. Elder Dibia and the priests chanted ancient words. Amara screamed violently. Invisible hands lifted her off the ground. Her body twisted unnaturally. Then darkness gathered. It formed a towering shadow with glowing eyes. "I paid for her with wealth." Her mother agreed. Ngozi collapsed crying. "I was hungry. I didn't know." The spirit laughed loudly. Blood was given. Covenant sealed. Elder Dibia raised sacred water. Darkness cannot own a soul forever. He splashed it. The spirit shrieked. Wind exploded outward. Fire roared higher. Chants shook the ground. The shadow fought violently, trying to drag Amara away. Suddenly lightning struck near the fire. A blinding flash. The spirit screamed one last time and burst into thick black smoke. Silence followed. Amara dropped lifeless. Minutes passed. Then she coughed. Her eyes opened. Clear. Peaceful. The hunger was gone. The village cried in relief. But punishment followed. Ngozi was banished for trading destiny for wealth. Elder Dibia warned. Dark bargains never bless families. Only delay destruction. Amara later married peacefully. But Umura never forgot. Some riches are paid with children's souls. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.